Hey everybody, welcome to my homestead and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to explore a little bit more of the talk that Sister Nelson did back in 2016 at BYU Hawaii. The title of the talk is Becoming the Person You Were Born to Be. There was something that stuck out to me in that talk that I think a lot of us could, that would help a lot of us right now. So if you'll recall, this is the talk where she talked about what would you do if you learned that the Savior was already on the earth and that he had already had many secret large gatherings. What would you desperately want to do? Well, earlier in the talk, there's something here, and I think it ties in with that idea. It says, when we're desperate to be the true disciples of Jesus Christ we were born to be, we suddenly find the courage and determination to remove anything and everything from our lives that is unholy and impure. Okay, so when we're in a state where we're desperate to become true disciples, we will remove anything and everything from our lives that is unholy and impure. And then she continues, our willingness to follow the advice of our leaders changes. Okay. There's been some things that have been bothering some people with what the church has put out, or at least what the First Presidency and the general authorities have put out to the general membership, right? There are many different things that are ruffling feathers, right? But I think that if we do like what she says, if we're desperate to be true disciples, that's naturally going to go away, and our willingness, quote, our willingness to follow the advice of our leaders changes. It changes if we're desperate to be true disciples of Jesus Christ. So maybe we should all take a look at ourselves and ask that question, is that what we're trying to do? Because we know that our leaders, especially the prophet, he is the mouthpiece of God. And whatever he says, it's as though it's coming from the Lord himself. That's the point of a prophet. So are we willing to follow the advice? Are we willing to follow the advice of our leaders? Not just the prophet, but our leaders, general authorities, our bishops, our stake presidents. Okay, continue on. We seek counsel and are eager to follow it. So not only are we just like sitting around waiting for it to come to us, but we're looking for whatever they have to advise us to do and what they would have us know. Humility pushes pride and arrogance aside. Now, I've had to do that myself. If you've been watching my channel, I've talked about it a number of times. It doesn't matter what the issue is, because there's like many different things that you can be at odds with over church policy and stuff like that. Sometimes it's based on your own understanding and your own research, or maybe it's just something that you feel you can't give up, or whatever the case may be. But we got to be careful with arrogance and pride, because that can stop us to follow the counsel that our leaders know that we need. Okay, so the scriptures become our go-to source for answers and for the comfort we may realize we've often been seeking online. Now, I don't want to be part of the problem. I would second that and say, please make sure that you're doing your own research. And when I say research, I mean like study of the scriptures, study of general conference talks, study within the church magazines and manuals and stuff like that. These should be your go-to source, okay? And I'm happy to be here to help you or help point out things. And but really, we need to be guided by the Spirit. We need to make sure to stick to the mainstream of the church and the material that they put out. There's so much that we can research just on the church website and just in the scriptures by themselves. So anyway, maybe before the next time you decide to Google, or you decide to go out there and try and figure things out, see what the church has already revealed about that particular topic. What's the church's official stand on certain things, and why, and how far back does it go? You can find these answers. They're there. So I just want to read it again just really quick. That's the end of the paragraph. It's very short, but just really internalize this. When we're desperate to be the true disciples of Jesus Christ we were born to be, we suddenly find the courage and determination to remove anything and everything from our lives that is unholy and impure. Our willingness to follow the advice of our leaders changes. We seek counsel, and are eager to follow it. Humility pushes pride and arrogance aside. The scriptures become our go-to source for answers and for the comfort we may realize we've often been seeking online. This paragraph is so perfect for this time that we're living in right now. I would encourage you to share this video, share her talk. I'm going to put all the links below in the description so you can go read it yourself. I'm sure there's a lot of other really good things in the talk. I haven't read the whole thing, but I happened to see this paragraph, and I realized I had to do a video about it and share it. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like this video. If you liked it, hit the notification bell. Leave your comments so I can know what you think about it. And if you've had any thoughts, impressions, or any additional information to share, and I'll talk to you guys later.